Hello students, welcome to C4S classes. In this RBI Grade B mentorship program for 2024, we have launched a new series based on objective questions in order to provide you more and more objective questions to practice for your phase 1 examination. Apart from this objective series practices, we had already launched descriptive series practices as well. Descriptive questions. Okay. So we had already uploaded this question yesterday on our telegram portal. Okay, so I hope that you all had gone through this question. Okay, so what this question is all about, it is regarding the market capitalization. Okay, capitalization. So what is this market capitalization? Any idea about the market capitalization, or you can say market cap, M cap? It is about market capitalization. M cap is what? It is the market value of all the outstanding shares of a company. That is market value of all the shares that are held by the company's shareholder. So let's suppose that there is a company, all right, and it has shares of around 1 lakh share. It has 1 lakh share, and each share comprises of rupees 10 per share. Okay, and it has 1 lakh share. So the market cap of this company would be like what? 1 lakh into rupees 10 rupees means it would be 10 lakh. Now understand? So it is basically what? It is the value of all the outstanding shares of a company. So whatever the hold by the shareholders. So let's see what this question is all about. And in the market cap, SEBI has categorized the company into three groupings. What are those groupings? The large caps, the mid caps, and the small caps. All right. So let's see. We can see these such type of lengthy questions in our RBI examinations. Okay. So if we will not going to practice such lengthy questions in our test series, then how can we attempt 80 questions in just 25 minutes? It would be very difficult for us. So we need to practice lots and lots of these such type of questions. All right. So you need to identify that where the exact question, you can go through this paragraph, the exact question lies over here. So just read one more sentences attached to this. The amalgamation of stability, diversification, and reduced volatility uh, typically results in low risk profile for large caps. They have less volatility to the market. They are comparatively more stable companies. So in comparison to mid cap and small cap companies, typically large cap companies stocks exhibit what? X liquidity. So the first question is here about that you need to denote that what X symbolizes, what X stands for in this question. So it actually says that large cap stocks exhibit high liquidity. All right. So it is high liquidity. What are these large cap companies? Any idea about the large cap companies? See, SEBI has categorized the companies on the basis of their capitals, on the basis of their capitalization, on the basis of their underlying assets, that is the shares. All right. And under this categorization, it has put top 100 companies, means from it has ranked the companies, and top 100 ranked under this large cap. They came under this large cap companies. All right. And what about the mid cap? The next 150 companies, means those companies which are ranked from 101 to 250, they comes under the mid cap. They comes under the categorization of mid cap company. And for and after that, the small cap means those companies whose ranks are above 250. All right, 251 onwards, they are covering under the small cap company. So by this we can see the categorization of SEBI. Okay, that is 1 to 100 would be the large cap companies, 101 to 250 would be the mid cap company, and 251 onwards would be the small cap company. And apart from this, SEBI, time and again, SEBI updated the capitalization value as well. Right now, it is about those companies whose asset value is more than 20,000 crore. Those company having asset value more than 20,000 crore lies under this large cap companies. Those whose asset value ranges from 5,000 crore to 20,000 crore, they lie under the mid cap firms. Okay, and those firms whose asset value is less than 5,000 crore, they comes under the grouping of small cap companies. All right. So, uh, let's see the question over here. The second question, the answer of the first question is high liquidity associated with such large cap companies. Okay. Now see, the second question. The SEBI has developed criteria for classifying companies. We have already discussed the top how many companies listed in the stock market for as large cap companies. We have discussed it. Top 100 companies are listed under this as large cap companies. All right. Let's see the third question. Let's see the third question. See, uh, large cap companies generally have an excellent track record. They have excellent track records. These large cap companies are are like stable players. They are stable players in the market. They can sustain the volatility of the market. They can handle the volatility of the market. So the risk associated with these firms is comparatively less. If there is less risk, then they will provide you less profit. Okay, because they are directly proportional. Risk associated with these large companies are comparatively less in comparison to mid cap and small cap companies, and so they will provide you less and stable return in your investment on your investment. All right. So this is and they are mostly the stable. They have this, their growth potential is what? Their growth potential is stable. Okay. So, large cap companies generally have an excellent track record. They are more stable. They have less volatility. They can handle the volatility of the market. The mid cap, the market cap of these companies significantly high comes in around 20,000 crore. More than 20,000 crores come under the capitalization. Those companies whose underlying assets, whose shares eh, underlying sales value is more than 20,000 crore, they come under the category of large cap companies. Okay. See the next question, the question number 4. Which of the following is not the part of large cap companies? Not the part of large cap companies. See, Reliance is the part of large cap company. Titan is also the part of large cap company. TCS is also the large part of large cap company. Our Diver is also. MRF is a part of mid cap company. Mid cap company. Okay, mid cap company. MRF is part of mid cap company. So what are the features of these mid cap companies? They have they are in the stage of expansion. They are in the stage of expansion. Okay, means growing steadily. They are growing steadily and they are actually balancing the risk and the reward for the investor. They are balancing the risk, means they have the moderate risk associated with these companies, these mid cap companies, and they are providing a moderate reward, means not a very higher reward in on your investments and not very low reward in your investment. This moderate kind of rewards, means moderate kind of profit they are going to generate. All right. So we can say that they have moderate growth potential. Moderate growth potential. Okay. These mid cap companies. Why I have put this question? Last year, in the last year examination of 2023, RBI has asked one question related to MRF, and the question was that which recently which Indian company's share crossed the mark of 1 lakh, means the share of MRF crossed the mark of 1 lakh. Each share crossed the mark of 1 lakh rupees. It appeared in the previous year examination. So I have put one question related to MRF, that it lies under the mid cap firm. Okay. Let's see the another question. Let's see the another question. Question number 5. All right. Read out the question first. Read out the question first. So here the question lies: Reliance Industry is a conglomerate holding company, is the largest company in India. Okay, which of the following companies stand the second largest? Means second, which company holds position as second rank in large cap firm under the large cap categorization? It is SDFC. SDFC holds the second rank right now in India. Okay, Reliance holds the first rank and SDFC holds the second rank. However, TCS holds the third rank. Okay, so uh, let's see the question number 6. Question number 6. Which one is the biggest company in the world by market capitalization? By market capitalization, which one is the biggest company in the world? It is talking about world. So Microsoft is the right answer. Microsoft is the biggest company according to its market capitalization value, and the second biggest one is Apple. The second biggest one is Apple. All right, it is Apple. Let's see the question number 7, the last question of the series, the last question of the objective test series. Question number 7. All right. So it is about the stress test. It is about stress test. What is this stress test? It is the potential of a company to liquidate its shares, its assets. It is the potential of a company to liquidate its share. Okay. So this is stress test. The Association of Mutual Fund of India has asked its members to disclose the stress test in on every 15 days. In every 15 days. This is the compliance associated with the SEBI, that every company need to disclose its stress test. So under stress test, what happens? The total time required to liquidate around how much percentage of portfolio required to liquidate how much percentage of the portfolio? It is 80%. Means under the stress test, a company uh, need to give the timing that under how many time it is going to liquidate its 80% assets. In what time it is going to liquidate its 80% assets. Okay, under the stress test mechanism. All right. So and the of the portfolio, excluding the remaining 20%. So 80-20 is the right answer. We have discussed here about the market capitalization, about the large cap, mid cap companies, and the small cap companies. About the small cap is what? Small cap are those companies, okay, which have high growth potential. The mid cap has moderate growth potential, but the small cap has high growth potential. So high risk is associated with your investment if you are investing in small cap companies, and in return they are going to give you either higher profit or it will depend your profit. All right. So high risk is associated with small cap companies, and they are more volatile to the market. Means if there is if any downward trend, if market is facing any downward trend, then they are going to be affected more. They are going to be affected most in comparison to mid cap and large cap companies. All right. So some of the example of small cap companies are like Bajaj Electricals, or we can say India Bull housing finance companies. So that's all for today. That's all for about the today's objective session. We will come with the next objective series sooner, so that we can provide you more and more questions with a proper discussion session. All right. Okay. Thank you very much.